Not even gonna begin to waste your guys' time. We're gonna jump right into it. Just a minute ago at EA Play, Madden had a huge stream revealing some early gameplay of Madden 20. So we're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna say a few things and see if Madden 20 actually looks like it's gonna be a half decent game. So starting off with Face of the Franchise, the new game mode that I'm most excited for, and I'm pretty sure everybody's most excited for. It's basically the new career mode. It's kind of like a 2K career mode, but finally in Madden. Let's see. Hopefully it looks sick.
You will be able to create a superstar quarterback, select one of 10 D1 schools, and compete in the college football playoffs. And speaking of superstar quarterbacks, we sat down with NFL MVP and Madden 20 cover athlete Patrick Mahomes to hear more about his superstar journey.
I am upset that Alabama is not an option. You would think of all schools, they would have acquired the license for Alabama to be in the game, but I digress.
Always loved competing. And to me, there's no added pressure. There's no added expectations. That's stuff that I've put on myself since I was a little kid. I feel like I'm just that same guy that's been putting in the time and the work my whole entire life. Now it's about pushing myself every single day to get better. It's about passion. I'm going out there having fun. You have to make sure that you're just evolving and never being satisfied with where you're at.
Does he not sound like Kermit? I mean, does he not actually sound like Kermit the freaking Frog?
Coming into the league, it seems like every single year there's some different guy that just
Okay, now they're finally showing gameplay.
faster and stronger and bigger. And so we have to find different ways to get better, and those are the guys that find ways to win in the end. Every single year, from college to
Oh,
league,
man.
and as my career goes on,
Oh,
I
man.
approach from each play and recognize what you have to do to have success. The
Bros.
first time I ever ran out the tunnel in front of that crowd, it was a surreal feeling, and I'll never forget it. My expectation
already
was to
excited
win the
for
Super
this.
Bowl, and I fell just short of that. You use that stuff as motivation. This is just the beginning.
Oh, come on now. That's not it. That's not all we're getting, is it, for Face of the Franchise? Okay, let's go back. Okay, so we're going to go back and look at some of the actual screenshots from Face of the Franchise. So here you are. This is at the scouting combine. So this is a created character. You're probably going to have to answer questions, kind of like how you did in Long Shot the first time around. For some reason, they took that out in the second time. But I'm pretty sure, just like it should be, the way you answer questions, like at the combine to reporters, will affect your draft stock. So this looks like National Signing Day. This guy's committed to Miami. This man's got me so excited, man. Having college football somewhat back in a football game. Now, once again, I'm kind of salty that Alabama's not an option. You can choose from 10 teams if you haven't figured it out yet. Miami's one of them. And there's gameplay right there. As you see, little patch 2019, so we will be playing the 2019 college football playoff. Shouldn't it? I'm curious. Shouldn't it be 2020? I don't know. But there's Oregon. Oregon's another one of the options. Texas Tech. That's who I think I'm leaning towards. I'm pretty sure they only picked Texas Tech as one of the options and got their license because Patrick Mahomes is the cover athlete, which makes sense. But I still do think I am going to be picking Texas Tech. Now, I am curious what stadium this is reflecting off the helmet. I'm guessing one of the stadiums that you played the college football playoff at, because you, once again, played the semifinal, and if you lose that, obviously you don't play the national championship, but if you win the semifinal, you play in the final. And I guess it's just one of those two stadiums, because it can't be Texas Tech Stadium, because they don't, you're not going to play at Texas Tech Stadium unless it's like maybe a practice cutscene or such. And once again, there you are, the NFL draft. Drafted, I'm guessing that means number 1. So once again, I'm curious to see how, I wonder if it's kind of like an MLB The Show type thing, where no matter what you do in the draft process, if you still get drafted like in the 15th round, or in this case, maybe the first round, is it possible to go undrafted? We'll have to see. But once again, that's just sick, knowing you'll be able to see your created character be able to hold up his jersey at the draft. That's going to be sick. I think that was the last freaking screenshot.
AKA Agent K.
My boy, Kralo. Look at him rocking the umbrella hat. What a guy.
Me too, so I brought you one
bald
as well.
American.
Let's go, Kralo. Honestly, dude, he's such a nice guy. Honestly, for you guys that are in-depth into the Madden scene, from the conversations I've had with him, there's really nobody on the earth that you'd rather have heading this Madden direction than Kralo. So that's why I'm confident about this game's future.
You'll see on one of these screens right here, what's really great is you're going into the NFL draft sequence right here. You're in the green room. You know, your player's a little bit nervous, representing the Texas Longhorns. Go Horns.
Man, this is
and
so
hasn't finished that cheeseburger right there. So
that's what I was looking at. Me and Kralo have the same attention span. So if we look at this picture a little bit more, so obviously this is a draft room. Now, as you see, 3 of the schools are going to be included. You already saw Miami. There's Florida, Texas Tech. Texas, obviously, and I mean, we already know what the 10 schools are, but I just can't think off the top of my head. I know Clemson's another one. Florida State to USC, and the cheeseburger. It's not a cheeseburger, is it?
A little bit nervous.
It's a chicken sandwich. Oh, man, so that's all for Face of the Franchise. Now, in this video, we will go over the scenario engines, and a couple more things depending on how long it is. I'll make a separate video on like the gameplay aspect. But in recap, Face of the Franchise, dudes. I'm so freaking excited for it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I know on my channel when the game comes out, that's probably all I'm going to upload just because I'm so excited for it. Now, also, they did mention the Pro Bowls back in the game. We knew that, but it's hopefully we get some gameplay here too, some at least screenshots of what the Pro Bowl is going to look like. I mean, obviously we know what it's going to look like, but you get what I'm freaking saying. Well, there you go. I knew it was coming.
Show a little bit about that. Now, the scenario engine, what it does, it brings dynamic quests.
It's about time. Really quick to explain before Kralo gets into this, the scenario engine is a whole new engine put into franchise mode. It's basically exactly like it sounds. Like, different things are going to happen within your franchise, and you're going to have to make decisions. Like, for example, like the Antonio Brown situation. Like, you're going to have to be able to handle stuff like that within your franchise and make decisions, rather you trade them, rather you release them, or rather you keep them. Like, it's stuff like that, and it's different things you'll talk about, but basically that's the general gist of what it's going to be.
That help you improve your player and their ratings week to week, so that's pretty awesome.
Look at him. Kyler Murray, first time we've actually seen him actually scanned into Madden. And I'm guessing this is the point of view from Face of the Franchise. Like, once you're your player in actual franchise mode, you'll get stuff like this. And you'll get it in your own franchise as well. But this is Cliff talking to Kyler in franchise mode. Says, Kyler, this team is struggling. We're losing games. And our offense is consistently underperforming out there. He says, do me a favor, speak up. Call out your teammates. Challenge them to do better. It'll be more if it's coming from the starting QB. So you have options like take accountability, call out your receivers, call out your offensive line, or call out your running backs.
We've written quite a few blogs. We have
see the morale boost. So whatever decision Kyler had just made gave a 10+ morale boost to all quarterbacks. Now I'm not sure if they've completely revamped the morale system in Madden 20, but basically what they'll do is the better your morale is, your overall might get a +1, +2 boost to it, or it might get a -1, -2 downgrade to it. So once again, I like it.
But you can go ahead and search the web, you'll find those. But we also have a franchise deep dive blog.
Hold on. What was that? The more the better. The more we look into this, the better. Game day goal. Lead your offense to 3 offensive touchdowns against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm guessing if you complete this goal, that'll probably be another morale boost to your quarterbacks or to Kyler Murray in this situation, which will probably once again either help improve his overall or temporarily improve his overall from his morale boost. Finally, we have a new scoreboard in Madden 20. That's a positive. What he's also talked about is RPOs, which are run-pass options, so there'd be a lot of plays. I think they have up to 220 plays added into Madden 20, where you'll have the option on the one particular play to either run the ball or keep it and throw it. So that's the more the better, right? And there's new playbooks, new formations, so I like it. But let's actually look at this gameplay.
A unique formation, which is actually called double, single back double off close. And what's great about this is a PA sweep play we've got going on right here, which is absolutely great. Our players are excited about that, but what I'm excited about is that throughout the course of the season, we're going to go ahead and evolve those playbooks, and as things happen in the NFL, we're going to bring that stuff to the NFL.
So that 100% is a positive. So this year, for the first time ever, the playbooks will be updated throughout the year. So this is a little tidbit of information from yours truly. So the reason that they couldn't add things like the Philly Special in years prior, and that's another thing, this year the Philly Special is going to be in Madden, and the reason they can now add like plays into the game throughout the year is because whenever they had to upgrade in their technology system, they did so. I heard straight from the developer's mouth that last year when they tried to implement the Philly Special, even the Philadelphia Eagles was like trying to force Madden into creating the Philly Special last year, and they couldn't do it because they said literally, if you ran the play, like no matter what you did defensively, it was going to be a touchdown every time. So finally, I guess they have whatever type of technology improvements to be able to do this and evolve playbooks. And that's been the number one downfall when it comes to Madden. One of the number one critiques is that it gets so boring to watch because the users tend to run the same plays over and over again. That's because in Madden terms, like every single year, there's only like 5, 10 max maybe plays that actually work against the CPU. But now the fact they're able to add and adjust plays throughout the season, now that means hopefully that's a thing of the past, which should make the whole entire gameplay experience that much more enjoyable.
Tell us a little
Ultimate
bit more
Team
about those
time.
Ultimate-
Now it looks like the menu's got a whole new revamp, which is cool for sure. I mean, not groundbreaking, but you like to see things look new every single year. Now, if you are familiar with Ultimate Team, it looks like training's back, which sucks. MUT levels obviously back. And now, instead of solo challenges, they're called ultimate missions. One of the biggest complaints for the Ultimate Team users that actually play solo challenges on a daily basis is that they can be so easy, and it's just so annoying that you play them. It takes you literally 30 seconds to a minute to complete one. Then you have to back all the way out and then restart another challenge, which takes like 3 to 4 minutes, when the challenge itself only takes like 30 seconds or a minute. But now this year, finally, after every challenge you do complete, you can simply select play next challenge, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it'll just make people's life that much easier. So since this was such a long stream, I am probably going to cut this into 2 videos so the video isn't extremely long. So that's going to do it for this one. I kind of want to keep the franchise side of things and Face of the Franchise as a separate video, then gameplay specific stuff to another one. So if you're watching this video and haven't seen the other one, make sure to go watch it. There will be a link in the description box below. We're going over gameplay, early gameplay of Madden 20. But guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Are you excited for Madden 20? Subscribe if you are new. Turn on the notification bell if you haven't. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.